Somebody's lying. So either Amazon is lying or the Postal Service is lying. We tend to believe that Amazon is lying.
A new report out shows that Amazon pressured the United States Postal Service to help them illegally interfere in the Alabama warehouse union effort. Now, this may have a real impact on the union effort that's going on right now in that Alabama warehouse, as this is clearly illegal behavior. So if this vote turns out to be a no, there may be an opportunity here for a redo based on this information and the other anti-union efforts that Amazon has been putting forward throughout this entire process. So first, if you want a quick primer on what's happened up to this point before this breaking news, you can check out this video by More Perfect Union. They have a great breakdown here of this mailbox that appeared on the Amazon warehouse grounds. So I will link to this below the video under sources on YouTube, so you can check that out if you want to watch that clip. But and before I even get into this, I want to put this at the beginning of the video. So if you have some information here, send it to Ken Klippenstein. If you have any tips about Amazon's attempts to undermine the union effort in Bessemer, text him. So there's the number. You can text him securely. So if you know anything, make sure you help get the word out. Now, before I get to what exactly went on here between Amazon and the USPS, I want to show you just really quickly some of the headlines here of what Amazon has been doing so far to try and break up this union effort. So Amazon is paying employees to quit right before a crucial union vote. They were offering $2,000 for you to leave the company before the union vote. Obviously, it would have an impact on the effort. Amazon changed traffic lights time during union drive, county official says. So Amazon worked with the county to change the traffic lights, meaning that they wanted them to be largely green lights so that people would stop less in front of the warehouse, less of an opportunity to interact with the people who were organizing this union. Another one here, Amazon employees accuse the company of union busting after it removes workers from an internal directory. So there was an internal directory of workers at Amazon, including images of their faces. So it would be easier for union organizers to be able to, identify people and be able to try and get them on board for the union effort. Well, Amazon got rid of that database right before this union drive. So again, another example of Amazon's anti-union effort. Another one here, Amazon sends vote no instructions to unionizing employees, tells them to vote and to use the mailbox that they'll get to. So a lot of anti-union propaganda coming from Amazon through text messages, emails, pamphlets around the warehouse, pushing employees to vote no. Again, these are all supposed to be illegal efforts here. An employer is not supposed to be able to do any of this, but Amazon has been engaging in all of these union-busting efforts throughout this entire process. It got to the point where Amazon's own investors were telling the company to stop pressuring warehouse workers who have begun to vote on forming the firm's first union. When your own investors are telling you that you've gone too far, maybe you've gone too far. So now let's get to this new information that is now out. More Perfect Union again, fantastic work here. I'm going to read through this Twitter thread so you have the entire context so you understand exactly what went on here. So they say, breaking, More Perfect Union has obtained emails showing that Amazon privately pressured USPS to install an illegal ballot drop box during the union election in Bessemer, Alabama. The emails directly contradict public statements by USPS about the box's origins. There's more. The emails were obtained through a Freedom of Information Act request by the union. Many of the exchanges have been almost entirely redacted, and any mentions of Amazon officials has been removed. But here are some key findings that we have been able to glean from the FOIA. First, we learned that beginning January 8th, 1 month before the union vote begins, Amazon repeatedly calls USPS's strategic account manager to say they want to install their own box. USPS team deliberates Amazon's request and says a private box may not be utilized. USPS then decides to install one for them. Amazon HQ would like to be kept in the loop. A USPS official informs the entire national and local team. We don't know for sure, but in a series of redacted emails, it appears that for over the next week, Amazon and USPS haggle over the acquisition of a box, what kind of box can be installed, and how quickly it can be done. On February 3rd, a USPS official sends an email stating that it is dedicating time and effort to physically altering a collection box that would meet Amazon's needs. USPS says it is hollowing out a box that would allow for bulk mail ballot collection. Amazon demands USPS install the box by February 7th, one day before the union vote was to begin. USPS says it is working with Amazon to place that box in a convenient location on the Bessemer campus. As we documented with Grim Kelly, Amazon had the ballot drop box installed in violation of explicit guidance from the federal government. The box is installed the evening of February 9th, late at night, under cover of darkness. The mailbox was critical for Amazon's strategy because it wanted to pressure employees to bring ballots to work that they'd received at home in the mail. By doing this, they could then pressure and monitor employees to submit no votes. The mailbox is now gone. It was removed shortly after the election. A source passed along this photo of where the box once stood. This is just incredible. Amazon purposely pressured the USPS to put that mailbox on their campus so that they could then influence employees to vote no and essentially stuff the box with no votes. This reporting shows you that if this vote turns out to be a no on the union, they have clearly a case here to do this over. So, I'm not sure how the Labor Relations Board is going to take this and what they'll do with this information, but clearly here, this, in addition to all the other union busting efforts that Amazon has instituted throughout this entire process, it's clear this was not a fair vote. Now, last thing here, if you want updates on the ongoing count that is supposed to, I guess we're supposed to get the final count by the end of day Friday. Kim Kelly here has been doing a fantastic job of following what's been going on at this Bessemer warehouse, this union effort. So I will link to her account below the video as well, or just check her out on Twitter, Grim Kelly. So hopefully this doesn't matter and they end up unionizing. But based on all the pressure that was put on these employees, all the propaganda put out there, all of the clear influence by Amazon on these employees to try and vote no and to destroy this union effort, they have a real case here to do this over if it doesn't turn out to be a yes.